fuck you doing? Shh. Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Setbreaker podcast. Today, we got a special guest, my friend Andrew Orolfo.
Wait, what's going on?
What's up, man?
I'm good.
Every time I think of your last name, I'm worried I'm going to fuck it up. Like, I know what it is, but I sometimes I feel like I have to add, like, old Orolfo.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. No, it's weird because my last name's like pretty easy if you read it, if you know how to read, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's oral, like you know, like oral B, but oral fo.
So it's like oral fixation.
Yes.
But with Vietnamese.
Well, that's pho.
Yeah.
That's not faux.
You're right.
Yeah. But that's so funny. One time a host was like, hey, can you say it phonetically? I'm going to write it down so I don't fuck it up. And then I said O, like just the letter O, and then roll, like you roll a ball. Uh-huh. And then, so he writes O, and then I said just like faux, just faux. But then the way he spelled it, he goes O dash ROLL dash, and then PHO with the accent.
Oh, he put the line above it?
Over the O, yeah.
Was he white?
Yeah.
Do white people know like how to do random ass shit?
Yeah, but then that's not how you say my last name though.
Yeah, but it's kind of impressive that he even had the knowledge to
be racist.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean? It's like white people really go out of their way to learn about other people's cultures. Yeah. And just like horribly fuck it up and mix it up together. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because technically he did spell it right.
Yeah.
But that's not my last name. It's Fo, not Pho. My name's not Orolfo. It's Orolfo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were
so there was no reason for him to do the PHO with accent. He could have just put FO, you know?
But he probably wanted to prove something, you know? Like he knows.
I'm not Vietnamese.
Dude, you just made me realize I think I know why white people love making fusion foods. Oh. Because they always fuck up everything. Oh. So then it just mixes together.
Yeah. So one person was like, oh, I see it. Fusion restaurants, they're like, oh, I like sushi. But then I was like, I love Japanese food, right? So they're like, okay, we're going to have sushi and then we'll have orange chicken. And then someone's like, no, orange chicken isn't Japanese. And then that's how you get fusion.
Chinese, Japanese fusion. Yeah. And your last name, what he did was he did Filipino Vietnamese fusion. Yeah. Orolfo.
Yeah.
Pho.
Yeah.
He did that shit.
He did.
I think we just discovered something really important here.
Yeah,
man.
I think that's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What is it? Fusion restaurants were accidents. People just couldn't distinguish the foods that were in one culture.
That's true.
And just put it all together.
And then they were like, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
I knew I was just, you know. I mean, because that's what cooking is anyways, right? It's a lot of experimentation.
Yeah, yeah.
You look like you cook.
No. I mean, I can follow instructions.
Yeah.
And I could do it right, but I don't like doing that.
Then what do you eat?
I just go buy food a lot. Yeah, or I buy like easy to like just microwave shit.
What's your favorite thing to microwave though?
I guess it's just like those whatever those like for a minute I was heavy into those devour meals.
Is it like a Stouffer's type thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did a lot of those.
Like lasagna?
Yeah. Air fryer. I got an air fryer, so I put a lot of things in the air fryer.
I need to get an air fryer, man. Mm-hmm. I hear amazing things about it because every time I microwave French fries, they get soggy. But I hear air fryers make them super they're crispy.
No, the air fryer is great. It's cheap too. You can get one on Amazon for like $50.
Is it really that cheap?
Well, I mean, for like but mine broke, so I had to buy a more expensive one.
Okay.
But it lasted for like 6-7 months.
Are you saying that's a good thing? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
So I bought one.
Yeah.
And it was probably around like $70-$80. And then that one it just stopped working.
Okay.
Yeah. And they have a lifetime warranty or whatever. But I'm not going to, I have to package an old thing and then send it back. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'll buy a new one that's more expensive.
Like double?
Yeah. And then that one I've had forever.
What's the craziest thing you air fried?
I'm not. It's not like I'm experimenting or anything like that,
Okay.
But I guess put pizza in there.
Okay, that's not that That's pretty normal.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I know,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like I just use it for food. You know what I mean? I'm not in there just like let's see what I could throw in.
I don't know.
There.
It's just because you look like the type of person to just like break the rules. You know, not in like a illegal way, but just somebody who just thinks outside the box.
Sure. Yeah, but not with food.
Okay,
food.
Yeah.
Everything else, yeah, maybe, but food, I'm very much. I just see food as like, I can't. If you were to tell me like I can't distinguish like, I mean I can distinguish, but it doesn't mean anything to be like this burger is better than this burger. I'm just like those are both burgers and they're both good, so I'm just gonna eat it.
Well, I think we could debate on that because recently.
Oh, the pho.
I introduced you.
Not
Orolfo. The ramen, dude. Remember Tatsu ramen?
Yeah.
And then, but you wanted to go to what the fuck name was it? Like Hollywood ramen or Melrose ramen?
Melrose.
Which is like the whitest sounding name, and I didn't trust it because Melrose ramen just sounds like something that white guy would have made.
True.
Yeah, but you swore you were like it's good.
Yeah.
But I didn't trust you because the name.
Yeah. And it was a good, but the one that you showed me was better.
Was better.
But I'm still not like. Okay, maybe you're right.
Because it's in the name. But like Melrose ramen versus Tatsu.
Okay, yeah, maybe Asian food more so, but it like pizza. I don't like pizza that much. Like it's probably like one of my least favorite of like stuff that I go eat.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't tell you the difference between like a solid ass pizza versus like Little Caesars. Like I could taste the difference, obviously, but they're both. I don't care for pizza enough to be like I need this one over this one.
Okay, because you just eat it.
Yeah.
That's kind of like with me too. I had Papa John's recently, and it used to be. I remember in high school it was just fucking bomb.
Yeah.
And now it's like it tastes like cardboard. So I don't know if my taste buds have been dying or I'm just getting older, and then like I've tasted more things.
Yeah, probably that.
But I don't give a fuck that much about pizza either.
Yeah, pizza's whatever.
Yeah, but some people swear by it though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very popular food. Ninja Turtles loved it.
They did love it.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, and I also fuck with pineapple on pizza. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why people think it's such a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's great.
I like it.
I like it too, man. Yeah. Those are real glasses, right? Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah.
Because usually when people wear the circular glasses, it's the fake ones.
No.
Because they just want to look street.
These ones.
Streetwear.
These are the blue blockers. So they're like tinted.
Blockers. They're tinted, yeah. 25%?
I don't know the percentage, but
okay.
It's kind of nice. Like sometimes I'll be driving and then I'll take off my glasses and I'll be like, oh, this is what the world actually looks like. Because it makes everything like everything I see is like kind of like sepia tone-ish, you know?
Does it really do that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's supposed to do that, does it?
Yeah, it's supposed to do that.
I have blue blockers too.
Oh, well.
Well, yours are probably, mine's like 25%, so yours is probably like more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Why are we having this?
Air fryers, fucking glasses. We just talk about whatever, man.
Yeah, but I did like the ramen spot you took me to. I took more people there.
Did you after that?
Yeah, well, just because like the ramen at Melrose, like it wasn't as hot as I wanted it, and then their hot sauce wasn't as good as Tatsu's hot sauce.
That was mainly it.
Yeah.
The noodles are the same?
Tatsu's thinner. But you could also get thicker over there too.
Okay.
But I like the thinner noodles.
Good.
Do you like the thinner noodles?
I do like the thinner noodles.
I went to Tatsu on, when was it? Friday with comedians Daoud Namyar and Fumi.
Yeah, Fumi Abe, yeah.
Yeah, you know Fumi?
Yeah.
Bro, Fumi ate the entire thing in like 3 minutes.
Why? It was just, did he like it that much?
He loved it.
Fuck. And he's Japanese
He's
too.
Japanese.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, he ate it. It took him 3 minutes. And I hadn't done anything with it.
Fuck. And he slurped it loud too, right?
Because
that's what they do. That's a Japanese style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta say something real quick because it's like I've been trying not to say it, and it's not that big of a deal, but I have to say it just to move on. Is your hat reminds me of Dan Ramos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He has fun hats.
Yeah, he's always wearing hats, but like
Yes.
he likes kind of like the sailorship hat, kind of like that a little bit.
This sailors? This thing.
Like the way the corners is a little bit, but not. I mean, it's not like an actual sailor, but it's got like, yeah.
So yes, it's very Danish.
It's similar. Yeah.
Yeah, but he finds his out of like garbage bins. No, shout out to Dan.
Yeah, because yours is clean. His is dirty as fuck.
Yeah, his hats are like cool, but he gets them. I don't even know where he gets them, but they're always like crushed up or something.
Yeah, they look kind of like hand-me-downs. Always, just like a little bit like that.
But we love Dan.
We love Dan. Dan was on the podcast many episodes ago. Yeah, many episodes ago. We shot it in his backyard.
Oh, fun.
And then there was an avocado tree, and then he asked me if I wanted an avocado.
Man, that's so nice to have an avocado tree.
It is, because they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah, it's just so nice having like some sort of like a fruit or vegetable thing in your backyard.
I used to have a lemon tree.
Me too.
Did you ever eat the lemon stuff?
Of course. It was crazy. I used to have a lemon tree next to an orange tree. And then, and then there used to be another tree that just like died, but I forgot. I think it might have, I don't remember what fruit it was, but it was another one. But having having 2 trees in your backyard is so good, so clutch.
Yeah.
And then I would just like give them out to like people. And it's a underrated gift.
Fruit
that you grow.
Now that you added that, because at first I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dog?"
Yeah.
And then when he said that you grow, you're right, because then, like, if you came here and you gave me an orange, right?
Yeah.
And you said, "Oh, here's an orange," and I'd be like, "Well, thanks."
Yeah.
But I'll take it for granted because everybody fucking. I've gotten so many tangerines in my life that I didn't ask for.
Yeah.
But if you said, "Here's an orange," I got it from a backyard that I grew.
Yeah.
Then I would be like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah. Because then it's like there's a level of, because I mean, like, I didn't plant those trees; they were just at the house that I lived in. You know. Yeah. But there's a level of no preservatives, no, it's all natural,
all natty,
and it's just like it's really from nature, Even though all fruits are from, what I'm talking about.
Even the ones that got that fake ass growth hormone shit in it. But yours doesn't have growth hormone.
Yeah. They look ugly.
Yeah.
The ones that I don't know about other people, but the trees I had, the lemons were huge.
Yeah.
They're very big, but they were also like shaped weird.
Yeah. Like they had like cancer bumps. Because I had that too. My lemons did.
Yeah.
And why is it like that?
I don't know. I think because we don't have the added preservatives or whatever it is.
But I would think with added preservatives, it would have gotten bigger.
No. Dude, this is crazy. I watched in college. I watched this. I forget what it was, but we watched some movie about like how. Oh yeah, it was like a debate class, and then one of our debates was like non-GMO versus GMO, and then I guess like bananas used to be huge, but because of GMOs, now they're like tiny.
So. Okay, so naturally they're supposed to be way bigger.
Yeah, bananas back like when they weren't like dull. It was just like you're just out in like the jungle just grabbing bananas.
Yeah,
they were like footballs. They're huge.
Really?
Yeah, look it up.
Fuck.
And then they added like preservatives and stuff, and
so it's stunning its growth.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a baby with alcohol fetal.
So this is probably the dumbest thing I'm about to say ever, but it's kind of like how like wolves are big.
Yeah.
But then through
domestication,
through that, now they're like tiny
because they're dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but we did that with fruit.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It does make sense. It's like they accelerated the process, and then it becomes stunted.
Right.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Look at you with your stack of bananas over
there. I mean, stack makes it sound like way more. It's a bunch of banana.
That's a lot. That's like 5.
Yeah, 5. I don't know. Yeah, bananas are good. I used to eat a banana every time before I'd have sex because I read one banana gives you 2 hours of sex energy.
Okay, really?
Yeah. Because I don't want to eat too much, because if I eat too much, then my stomach will make noise. So then I get self-conscious when they suck my dick. Okay. And then if my stomach went, I try to stuck in my stomach because I'm thinking, oh my God, she can fucking hear my stomach.
Right.
It's gonna kill the mood.
Right.
But then no girl ever cared, but I cared so much. Sometimes I'll get like a little softer because I'm so in my head about does she hear my stomach growling? So then I was like,
That's
okay,
hilarious.
and a banana is a safe bet because I'm not eating too much. It's not gonna fuck me up, and it gives me the energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long?
They say 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours.
Yeah. Like you have a 2 hour time frame to use whatever that is.
Wow. Yeah. But what if you're not having sex? It's just 2 hours of.
You could walk. You could power walk. You could use it for something. I don't know.
I just imagine like a video game where you just like eat it and then you have a bar that just goes down. That just like slowly goes down over time while you're having sex.
I feel like they make they make a lot of games like that are really high quality now. That I haven't really played them, but I used to try to play those like the sex games online.
I've never even thought of trying one of those.
Okay.
You've tried it? The one where it's like play now and then you actually click that? Where it's like a fucking monster having sex with like a fucking...
I used to really like that a lot.
It's like some weird monster having sex with some like tiny 3D woman and then...
Well,
click here.
Cartoons like
see if you could beat this and not.
Yeah. When I was a virgin, I'd play that all the time. When I was like in high school, there was like Teen Titans version of that, like the cartoon.
I don't know. That's I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'd feel like it ruined a lot of my childhood.
But I feel like you lost your virginity early, so I feel like we are not
sure.
How early did you lose it?
15.
I fucking knew it, dude. See, while you were fucking, I was watching cartoons.
That's so weird. Each other. But that I mean, I wouldn't even see. I see those ads now, and I'm like, this looks crazy. This looks like it's like I get it now. Like the technology's better, but when you were 15, you were jerking off to like WoW graphics. You know, like World of Warcraft.
Yeah, like Flash.
Yeah. What the?
I don't know.
That's so crazy, bro.
Well, it was more like cartoons.
Okay, so like cartoons,
and then like the ghetto kind of 3D ish, not really 3D, fake 3D. Okay, more like 2D.
So what, like Scooby Doo?
No,
like
no, like anime stuff.
Oh, anime stuff.
Yeah, or even like some furries.
Okay,
I'm not into furries, but I would just I don't know, watching a fox get rammed.
Okay,
but like human, but they have a human body, like human.
Okay,
yeah,
that's so interesting. Why you like that?
Because nobody was touching me like they were touching you. You gotta understand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite cartoon?
To watch or to jack off?
Yeah. What was like? Did you have like a go-to? Because back then you kind of had to have a go-to. There wasn't as many options. I feel like
just like anime, hentai type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never to any anime.
You never had one
I don't know.
cartoon
so
crush?
Never.
Or like, oh, she's attractive with her boobies.
Mm-mm.
Do you like superhero movies?
I do.
But not a lot.
No, I do. I've watched like all the Marvel
See,
ones.
like, you see how like I'm trying to break down why you wouldn't like it as if something's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why wouldn't he like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just never was attracted to cartoons.
You like getting fucked up, huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. I want to say I drink like once. If I were to drink, it would only be on like Friday or Saturday. And I would only do one of those days.
Just drinking regularly or?
Yeah, just like one night out.
One night out.
Of drinking. Like I'll still go out like every night and just hang out, but I won't drink during the week.
Did you drink when you invited me?
No.
You just kicking it?
I don't remember. When was that? Or it was Saturday? Maybe. I think I had like one beer.
Oh yeah, you were just chilling.
But I'm trying not to drink a lot.
Why?
I don't know. I just see a lot of before and after pics of people who stopped drinking. I'm like, yeah, they look
better.
That looks easier than working out.
Yeah, they have better skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those before and afters are getting me. I'm like, yeah, I want to do that.
You know, I'm actually quitting alcohol for the whole year.
Good.
Yeah, I decided to.
Yeah. Like, I don't smoke weed either. Do you smoke?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already at this level, so if I smoke, I just like, I don't exist.
Yeah.
So I stopped.
Like, your baseline is overly chill to the point where it's like anchoring me down.
Yeah, people tell me that.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I can't fight it.
Yeah.
No, honestly, like the whole time I'm like, is something wrong with me? And then, well, it's partly for sure having to do with like my brain is maybe like 90%.
Right.
But even at 90%, I'm quicker than this.
Sure.
So I feel like if we had a debate, just because you talk the way you talk,
mm-hmm.
even if I had more logical evidence to destroy you,
mm-hmm.
your vortex of just chill
mm-hmm.
would cause me to slow down and you'd win.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my strategy.
Because I'd give up when I wouldn't normally give up. Mm-hmm. So your take on abortion, Michael, it's not, I don't know, man. You know.
See, I'm so chill. I get people frustrated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they start yelling, and then you look dumb when you yell.
You've gone into arguments like that, huh?
What?
You know that.
What
you just said right now.
No, that was just a riff that I thought would.
No, but I feel like in argument, I feel like if you do argue, that would happen.
Maybe, yeah. I don't get into too many arguments though with people.
Fuck, you really are that chill. You don't get it.
Yeah, no.
You're just that easygoing. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't really care. But it's like because nothing really bothers me. Like I don't. It's really hard to make me like jealous. It's really hard to make me like angry. And I get disrespected like all the time. Like at least I see it that way. Well, I mean, it's not. No, a lot of people will see it too, because it mostly in like a lot in comedy, just because that's what I'm around all the time.
I mean, comedians are.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's especially, I get it, like not shit on, but I get like kind of slighted like a lot by like people who don't know me. It's like crazy.
Oh, okay. Just because like you're just too chill.
Also I'm very like I soft spoken, so people think they could just like say anything to me and I won't do anything. You know?
Oh,
which is true.
Yeah. So they're not wrong.
They're not wrong, but it's also like you should.
But they don't know you.
Yeah.
They don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, like for instance, like I'll be at maybe like at an open mic or something, just chilling with like you or something, and this happens very often. Like my friends, but just like newer comics will just ask me like, "So what? Are you like any funny at all or stuff like that?" And it's like, yeah, like people. One time I was at Third Wheel, and some dude just comes up to me and was like, "So what? You funny or what?" And I'm like, all right. You didn't ask anybody. I don't know. I get that a lot.
What kind of question is that?
One time I was doing a show and the host asked like my credits. And at the time I just was using the Netflix one. I was like, Netflix. And then she was like, she was like, what do you do on Netflix? I was like, why? Who cares? And I was just like, I was on Joe Coy's Netflix special. And then she was like, oh, so you were like a background Asian or what?
Really?
Yeah. And I was like...
A background Asian?
Yeah.
On a stand-up?
I mean, well...
I was the guy in the crowd, the audience laughing.
I think that's... Because when you think of a special, it's one person. Mm-mm. And what we did was kind of different, you know? So when she heard that, she probably was just like, oh, it's just Joe. How is he in the special?
Oh, yeah.
But still, don't say that to people.
Yeah, that's like a weird way to...
Yeah.
Damn, people really be talking.
Mm-hmm.
But it does make sense though, because you are chill like that. Like you don't have like hey, look at me,
right? Like
I'm the shit type. You're just like I exist.
Yeah. I don't look like I'd be like a funny person, you know. And it's fine. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you look like you would. I don't know, sell like merch.
Yeah. Yeah,
like streetwear.
Yeah.
Just like the cool guy like walking in the store like at in Melrose.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, this is like a nice little random like hole in the wall type of clothing shop.
Yeah. Be like, a bunch of hype beast clothes and like Pokemon cards. Pretty much.
So open micers really talk to you like that, huh? That's
I did
weird.
it. That's happened so many times. It's just like one time I was on a lineup and some lady was like didn't know who I was, and then I don't remember what they're talking about the lineup or whatever, about like who to go first or something, and then I think she was just like, well, we don't know him, we don't even know if this guy's funny, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Did you just said that?
Yeah. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, because that's not a thing that I see often.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. It happens to nobody but me.
Yeah.
I don't know, people just get confident in front of me.
Because you make them so comfortable.
Yeah.
And they're like...
And then they can say whatever they want.
Fuck. And that's before you even open your mouth, huh?
Right.
They just look at you like, fuck this guy. Damn.
I don't mind it. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because then I either go up before or after them, and then it's like, okay.
And then they're like, oh, okay, this guy...
Mm-hmm.
He fucking knows what
I'm
he's doing.
confident in my abilities.
Yeah.
You know? I don't. That's why I don't care. Like it doesn't bother me, because it's like you're most likely, whoever said it is probably not going to do as good as me on the lineup.
True. And if they say things like that,
yeah, they're just dicks.
Why would they say stuff like that if they weren't insecure or like some fucking weirdo? You know, because that's such a strange thing to say.
Yeah,
and very, very disrespectful. Yeah,
and it's like. It's so weird because I've done stuff, you know what I mean? Like I've done like good things in comedy, you know, but I still, for some reason, every year I still get people from like my, like, that I kind of grew up with or like went to college with, who hit me up, and like I get hit up to get recruited for like multi-level marketing things. Oh,
MLM and all that.
Yeah, like Amway.
Pyramid schemes.
Yeah, I get those all the time. Forex. I get crazy. I screenshot all the messages.
Oh, do you?
And I save them, yeah, because they're hilarious.
They're Filipino though, right? The ones that hit you up?
No. One of them was, but a lot of them are just, it's like random. It's just like a random group.
And they're your friends that do that?
No, they're not my friends.
Oh, they're not
They
your
just
friends.
like find me and hit me up on IG or Facebook, Twitter, and it was like, hey, I see you're doing comedy now. You want to try a side hustle? And I'm like,
I fucking hate that shit, man.
It's hell funny.
I hate that shit. I the most annoying thing too is when you turn down somebody that knows you, trying to recruit you, and then you turn them down, and like 6 months later they do it again.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, dog, you know, I called out somebody. I was like, you know, you fucking hit me up 6 months ago about this, and I said no.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh really? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But do you still want to hear about it? I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking hear about that shit.
Yeah.
It's only been 6 months.
Yeah.
You should have waited at least a year or longer. In fact, no, you shouldn't have hit me up, but at least a year would make a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
But 6 months is like,
yeah.
You know?
You know what's funny though? I loved going to those meetings for fun.
For fun?
Because
network marketing fucking
this was before
meetings.
This one was before comedy. Because a lot of my friends did that kind of stuff, multi-level marketing, and then I don't really talk to them that often anymore. Yeah. And then for some random reason, a bunch of people who are unrelated to those people hit me up for multi-level marketing. So I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to do it or something. But I remember my friend was doing it, and it's like fun the way they get you. They like, hey, you want to come to this like barbecue?
They do that shit.
Yeah, and they're like, do you want to come to this barbecue? And then you get to the barbecue, and there's like a bunch of people playing like beach volleyball, and it's like, oh, this is kind of fun. This is kind of nice. And then they're like, you want to come to a meeting? And then I'm like, okay. And then, like I like doing. I would never do it.
Yeah.
But I like experiencing those types of things.
Like the good vibes.
No, just the weird shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's something powerful in like knowing like I'm never gonna do this, and like I have no need to do this. Mm-hmm. So let's go check it out for fun. You know, It's kind of like I would never do Scientology, but I did go in and take the test once.
You took the
twice.
One
in person, and then one I did it again on stream online.
What made you do it? This was the second time out of curiosity of I wonder if they changed the questions.
No, it was just like, the content. Yeah, I was just like, hey, this would be kind of fun to like stream me taking the Scientology.
Oh, you were streaming on like Twitch.
On Twitch. I was on Twitch.
Oh, got it.
And I took the test on Twitch.
Yeah.
And yeah, but the first time I did it, I had time before a show, and then the show was right next door in San Francisco. It was right next door to the Scientology building. Yeah. And then me and my friends were like, "Well, we got like an hour and a half before the show. We just finished dinner. You want to go see what this building is about? You can go in. You know, it's not like you have to pay a fee to go in. It's
they don't check your ID, nothing like that.
No, not at all. Oh. So I went in and I was like, so how do I do this? And then they just gave me they were like, here, fill out this, or I don't know. No, it was they set me up on like a computer, and then they were like, here, just take this test. And it's like 200 questions. It's way too long.
So what is it to figure out?
It's all the same question too. It's one of those where it's like strongly disagree, agree, strongly agree. And then there's maybe like whatever the middle option would be. And it's a lot of that, and it's a lot of the same question. It's like it just worded differently. You know what I mean? It's like what would you do in this situation type thing? Would you help? And then strongly agree, disagree, whatever.
So what comes from the result?
So when I did it, and I've heard from multiple people who have done it. So after my test, they were like, okay, let's give you your evaluation. And it's like some of the worst like acting I've ever seen in my life. Because they're supposed to like, okay, so what they did was they sat me down, and then basically this lady just like looks over my test and goes, ugh, ugh, oh no. And it's basically she was just like, yeah, I don't think we can help you. They were like, you're too like unstable. What? As like your personality is too unstable or something like that, along the lines of like, yeah, you're too fucked up. Like the church can't save you. And then they're like, I was just like, okay. And then you leave. And then I get a letter in the mail like 2-3 weeks later, handwritten letter that's like, hey, you know what? We might be able to do. We're not for sure. We're not 1,000%, but we might be able to maybe help you a little bit, see what we can do. But it's going to be tough.
That's a long fucking setup. Like strategically.
Yeah. No, that's what they do.
That's fucked up, dude.
That's the whole point. That's like they make you leave the venue. They make you leave the building sad. You're like, what do I do with my life? And then who comes to save you? Them.
And then they're like, let's give this guy 2 to 3 weeks to just brood and think about how fucked up his life is. Yeah. Because you're looking for what's fucked up at that point.
Yeah.
Because they're telling you your life is fucked. And you're like, shit, I guess it's fucked.
Yeah.
And then you're right. At the hopeless moment, then fucking Zondar or what the fuck the robot leader comes into.
But yeah. But if you can remove yourself from that, that's a fun time. Just go take a test for an hour.
You make me want to do it.
That's fun.
I want to try it, and I want to look at the building.
Like what? So I went to a few multi-level marketing meetings early when I was like whatever.
Who says that shit? I went to a few of those meetings.
I mean, you can just go to them.
No, you can.
You can just go. Yeah. And it's like interesting to watch a bunch of. It's so funny because it's either like the oldest people or the youngest.
That's true.
Because both are like, we don't know what we're doing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like a bunch of 18-year-olds hanging out with a bunch of 45-year-olds, and it's like it's so ridiculous.
Yeah. They're so hyped with it too.
I mean,
they're like, yeah.
Because one of my friends that I knew still does it, and he's very successful. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, I mean, if you put the work and effort into it, it's like, I guess you'll get some, but I don't know. It was just never for me. But I remember one time I did this comedy festival, and they shared the venue with a multi-level marketing company. So like I did my set in the one room because it's like this big convention center, and like the theater that we were in was like 2,000, right? It was like in a big ass convention center, and then there's like, you know, in one of those there's like another room that seats like 300, or 400.
Yeah.
So and then I was like, oh, there's like a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm bored. A lot of comedy. A lot of my life is like I'm at a show and I'm bored. I'm like, I look around. I'm like, oh, there's a thing over there. Let me go do that. And then there was a Amway. It was there. They were just doing a little meeting. So I was just like, all right, let me just pop in and just hang out after my set. And then I was like, I go to one of my friends. I was like, hey, you want to go in with me? They're like, you fucking idiot? No. I just sat and watched the multi-level marketing thing for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it was fun for me, at least. I don't know.
What do you like? Okay, do you like that? Well, you already said it's kind of cool because you probably feel like a secret agent. Like, oh, they don't fucking know that I'm with the other side.
Yeah.
But I'm going to play this game.
Yeah.
Because I kind of enjoyed what's happening, but also the people aren't so bad.
Because it's like, since I've been doing stand-up comedy forever, that's my thing. I have my thing. I don't need another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how I make my money. So if I see a thing where it's trying to help people find their thing, and I already have my thing, I'm like, let's look at these fucking idiots. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, you're like God. Like,
no.
No. That's what I feel like. If I was God, why would he's like? Let me just make some shit,
sure,
and just watch them suffer.
Yeah, but it's like no. Okay, maybe that's a little too harsh.
Yeah, a little harsh.
But it's like you can enjoy it. Like if if you're like it's just that sense of like, oh, if you're like a professional athlete, you can kind of like chill at like a high school. Not like you can watch your son's high school, or I don't know, like a nephew or whatever, something lower.
Yeah, because
you don't have to. For me, it's like I'm past that struggle, so I can just watch with, I don't know,
other people's. You're God. You just said the same thing I fucking said. It's the same thing.
But it's not like I don't think I'm better than them.
I don't know.
I don't think I'm better than them. I can just watch this and be like, oh, I remember those times.
Yeah, like reminiscing, and you're literally watching their growth.
Exactly.
Happen in front of you.
Exactly.
Like they're discovering.
Yeah, and it also makes me appreciate what I have done, because I'll see that and I'll be like, I remember those days where I'm like, fuck, I'm really I need help, or like I'm not doing anything, and then it puts things in perspective, and then it makes me think I'm doing okay. That's why I'm so chill. You know what I mean? Like I can understand like I'm doing fine now. Like I'm all right.
Yeah, instead of beating yourself up constantly, which a lot of people do that in general, but a lot of, especially comedians, if you fucking like, I didn't get a show. Fuck, I'm a fucking loser.
Yeah, but I don't think like I'm better than that. I don't think I'm God. But it's definitely not. I don't think I'm God, but it is fun to just like watch that.
Yes,
when you knowing like, okay, you're gonna be okay. Let's just,
Yeah, like, so it's a two-way thing. You, in your mind, you're gonna be okay, because everybody kind of figures something out eventually. But on the other hand, too, it's like
it makes you grateful for what you have.
Yeah, it reminds you of all the work you put in,
exactly,
and the struggles and obstacles you went through to get to your current state and where you're at with everything. So, no, I get you on that. I do. Yeah. I do. That's why I like to watch videos on YouTube about people. Like handicapped people, because it makes me feel better about myself. That like if I have a shitty day and I watch somebody that is stuck in a wheelchair and is like losing his motor function, and he can only communicate with his eyeballs because he has to look at the letters on the fucking computer.
I guess
it takes him like 10 seconds to say, "How are you?"
Yeah,
I'm like, I can walk.
Yeah,
I can talk shit all day.
Yeah, this
guy can't.
You gotta be grateful.
Yeah,
but you can't just be that. You gotta also pay it for it. You know what I mean? Like, be nice. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be like, "Thank God I can fucking walk," and then just like kick over a kid. You know what I'm saying? You gotta also put good energy out into the universe.
Oh, you know what you made me think? You made me think that I'm walking past a dude in a wheelchair who can only move his wrist.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Electric wheelchair on the sidewalk, and I walk past him. Stop like 5 feet in front of him, look at him, and go, "Thank God."
Yeah, that's
fucked up.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
but maybe
I'm not like that.
If you see something, like sometimes it's like the thing where you see someone die, and then you immediately call your mom or your dad or your grandparents.
I've never done that in my life.
All right, well,
you are Fuck. So you're close to your family?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, small family. Most of them live in the Philippines, but the ones that live here is just me, my mom, sister, and parents are separated. But my dad, I still talk to my dad all the time.
Okay. So you are close.
Yeah, we're close.
Talking like that. Okay. Because I had a feeling that the reason why you're so chill is because something to do with your family. That's got to be the answer to that, because it's kind of how you're raised, I think.
You kind of,
mixed with like how cool you are with your family too.
No, yeah, I guess. I mean, like for younger years, my parents and I kind of butt heads as they do. So
yeah,
but I didn't always used to be like chill. It was just like a number of things of like I just had started doing stand up when I started when I was 21, and then I had just gotten out of a breakup, and I think that was the one where that was the moment I like chilled out
after the breakup.
Because I used to like turn up, go to clubs, like go to dance battles and stuff. You know what I mean?
You dance?
Yeah, I kind of used to.
Oh, you're Filipino.
Yeah.
You have to.
But I used to do all that. Fight people sometimes.
Damn, like that too?
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I just started, comedy makes you like grow up fast when you're like, especially when you're like 21, because you're trying to hang with like 30-year-olds.
Oh, okay,
so you have to, you have to kind of like keep your head down. So that, and then I got broken up with, that was like my first heartbreak. And then after that, I was like, I'm not going to get my hopes up for anything. Ever
including
again.
The volume of my voice, my speaking voice.
Exactly. So yeah, that kind of turned me. Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that if the breakup didn't happen at the same time as you starting comedy, do you think that would have?
Yeah, maybe. I know I did chill out after breaking up with the lady. Because she also, funny, she also used to, me and her used to like fight a lot. But not with each other.
Okay.
She used to like fighting other girls, and then sometimes I'd have to fight a dude that's with the girl.
Okay. Because when you said me and my girlfriend at the time would fight, I was looking at your hair and I'm like, I just imagine you guys both pulling each other. So, but then you'd have to defend it. That's the worst part. If you, like the guy has to fight the other, and the guys don't really want to fight most of the time. They're like, oh fuck, you know.
Maybe
some guys want that though. They're looking for an excuse, but you can see it in their eyes sometimes. You're like, dude, no, I don't want to fight you. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I don't do that though no more. I haven't gotten to fight in a very long time.
Yeah,
I don't want to. It's too much work.
It is work.
It's a lot of work.
And it hurts too, man.
It does.
Yeah, it's not fun. No. Damn, I can't imagine you fighting. Because I feel like you just like, nah, just hit me, man. Whatever.
Okay, definitely not.
I know you wouldn't do, but just, man. Or you just be like, you want to just like, you want rock paper scissors or something?
That's very funny. Yeah. What about you? When was the last fight you got?
Physical?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while. I mean, shit, man, it's been years, man. But in terms of like verbal altercations where it could have gotten physical, Christmas.
Last year?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Recent one. Yeah. Well, I was doing DoorDash. I had to deliver food. The worst is when you have to deliver food to somebody at the mall.
Forgot.
At this mall, Delama Mall, is like the third biggest mall in America, and then there's no fucking signal everywhere.
Yeah,
and I'm just like trying to find this fucking lady, and the lady's not helping me, and I'm just like, fucking, it was raining, and then Christmas shopping time, so it was crazy at the mall, and I'm in a parking structure, and then there was this lady, pushing her little baby, and like her teenage son was next to her, and then I I should have stopped for her. I normally would have, because she was gonna cross that little part in front of me, but I was like, oh, there's like 8 feet. I was kind of keep rolling, so I kind of like coasted by and then made a right turn, and then as I made the right, she went like, she's like, you could have hit me and my baby.
Oh.
And then I was already feeling shitty. So I was like, okay, you don't have to say something. Mm-hmm. I mean, you probably. And I was like, I turned around and I said, I was like 10 feet from hitting your baby. What the fuck you talking about?
Damn.
And she was like, man, fuck you, and I was like, man, I was like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And I was going off, right? And then in my mind, I'm like, why am I doing this? And then I chilled out, and I was about to start leaving, and her fucking teenage son, as I was like kind of driving off a little bit after 3 feet, he started flexing, and I ran towards the car, kind of like the skippy, He's like, hey, you don't talk to her like that. And then the part of me who's like, you know, when any guy kind of screams at you, you feel something, you know, like kind of rage.
Of course.
And then I'm just, and I wanted to say something, but I'm like, wait a minute, I'm like literally twice this kid's age. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I didn't say anything besides stuck my head out the window and I was like, chill, man, chill.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want him kicking my car or doing some fucked up shit because I like screamed at his mom.
Yeah.
You know, which after I calmed down and I left, I was like, why did I do that? I wasn't proud of it.
Yeah.
But that was like the closest. So I screamed at a lady who was a single mom probably.
Yeah.
With a baby carriage.
Sure.
And then her teenage son could have like swung at me.
Yeah.
Which is my fault.
You think you would have won? Teens be fighting.
If he hit my eyeball, because my eyes kind of like pop out of my skull a bit. It's because I have really bad vision, so I have high myopia. He might drop me because I would be in a lot of pain. But he was pretty skinny, so
okay.
And I wrestled a little bit in high school, so I would I could probably body slam him, but that's not something that I could ever brag about.
Sure.
And I'd be in jail.
Sure.
Because anybody that fights a teenage kid is not winning,
right? Regardless
of if they technically won.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was something I'm not proud about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, at least you would have won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're driving for who?
Oh, like DoorDash.
DoorDash?
Yeah. That's
if you
pay the bills.
Okay, we need to talk about this. Have you heard the bit that I've been doing about how long I should stay?
At the Hollywood Comedy, we talked a little bit about you trying to figure out the end of the joke, right?
Yeah.
With the gate and all that shit. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So if you get into an accident, does DoorDash, do they help?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because it's not like Uber or Lyft.
Okay.
So I don't really know the rules with that. But DoorDash is, because with Uber and Lyft.
So for context, my Uber Eats driver crashed into my building when he delivered food. So I'm wondering who pays for that?
That would be
him?
You.
Me? Why
no,
me?
No, not you, but him, the guy. The guy.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's on him.
Okay.
Because that's his fault. Because
sure.
And also when you do DoorDash or whatever, all those other things, well, specifically DoorDash, it's not like they're looking for your car like Uber and Lyft, because that's like somebody getting in your car and then driving. This is just 95% of the time pickup drop off.
Sure.
And you'll like almost never interact with them.
Right.
So I don't even know why I said that, but it's your fault.
Okay.
No, not your fault. Every time I say your fault, I mean
it's the
guy
fault.
who drives.
Yeah, it's the dude's fault.
Yeah.
Damn.
And dude, man, oh my God, you know what's crazy? I've been doing it since August, and I've done. You want to know how many deliveries I did just for DoorDash?
Well, how many?
Look at this shit. Just for DoorDash. 1,173.
That's a lot.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm literally like watching my car die.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
How old's the car?
It's 2020.
Okay.
But there's a lot of miles on it every day.
What kind of car?
It's a Toyota Camry, which is thank God, because Toyota Camrys, they're dependable and shit. But yeah, I mean, but for you though, you don't have to do shit like me, right? Like fucking, like
no.
Yeah. You don't have to do that shit.
Yeah.
You don't gotta drive, and it's all comedy now, right? Mm-hmm. That's fucking sick, man.
Colleges.
That's cool.
Clubs. I want to job though. That'd be nice.
Why?
No, like a writer or be cast in a movie or
that's not like a.
That's still a job.
No, it's a job, but when you say job, it kind of sounds like some 9-to-5 bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to write?
I'd be down. Yeah, I got some stuff. Yeah, but right now I kind of have a job, I guess. It's like I do audio content for this like new startup.
You narrate?
Yeah, it's like the way they explained it to me was like 30-second or 60-second to 90-second, like it's like audio Twitter. But then the deeper they talk about it, it's like it's not really like that. It's more like tiny podcasts. It's like 60 to 90-second audio podcast.
So you post up you talking?
Mm-hmm.
Like jokes or just...
No, I have like a thing that I
say stuff?
No, I rank my top 3 favorite things in anything, I feel like. So like my first episode was I ranked my top 3 favorite non-Asian actors who took on Asian roles.
Is Scarlett Johansson one of them?
She's number 2.
She's number 2.
Emma Stone was number 3.
Oh, because she played that Hawaiian girl?
She played Chinese.
In Hawaii though, right?
In Hawaii.
Yeah. And that's fucking hilarious.
But she kind of looked Asian a little bit. Like if you were to say like she had like a Chinese grandma, I would have believed you.
Yeah, she looks like she could be like a quarter Chinese. Yeah, I've seen girls.
Yeah, but she's not.
Yeah,
she's just fucking white, and that's why she was number 3. Scarlett Johansson was number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
Who do you think number 1 was?
Number 1, non-Asian playing an Asian role.
Yes.
And this is a big role.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
shit.
Fairly.
Shit. Oh, I feel like I know. Non-Asian playing Asian. Who's everybody mad about? People were so mad about.
I don't think you're gonna get it, but
I mean, well, it's not the same thing. But people were mad about Matt Damon being in like Wall of China, but he wasn't playing Asian. He wasn't
playing Asian.
Mickey Rooney?
No.
More recent?
Yes.
What the fuck? Playing Asian. Somebody that's not Asian that played Asian. Number 1 on Andrew's list.
I'll tell you, they're not white.
They're not white?
Mm.
Are they black? Playing Asian? What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know.
Eddie Murphy.
Wait, in what?
In
Mulan?
No.
The dragon?
Technically, he was in that, and he did play the dragon, but he was the voice of the dragon. But also, he in Norbit. I don't know if you remember, but he played Mr. Wong, just an old Asian guy, and they used hella prosthetics to make him look Asian. Here, can we pull this up?
Yeah, pull that up.
Producer, pull this up. No.
Jamie, pull it up.
Oh, fuck.
Did he? I feel like I watched that, because that's when he's like fat, right? In a fat suit? Norbit? Yeah. Damn, it's been a while, though. That's not that recent.
I mean, more recent than Mickey.
True. Yeah,
whatever his name is.
That there's like decades difference from those two. He played an Asian guy?
Mr. Wong, dog.
That that's so bad. That looks nothing Asian.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Damn. He looks kind of like an Asian guy that got drowned in water for like a day.
Dude, they had to like...
And he didn't get in trouble for that.
No.
Yeah. Wow, is that him right there?
I think that might be.
Or is that a different... I think that's an actual Asian guy that looks like him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was about to be like, yo, that looks really good.
I don't know who this is.
Wait, can I see?
That's an actual... Yeah, I think it might be.
I don't know. I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
But yeah, Yeah. That's him for sure. That's crazy.
Oh, so that was him.
That's Eddie Murphy right there.
Yeah. No, even in the other one.
Yep, I think. I don't know.
No, it was because that same Asian lady was next to him.
Yeah. But
damn, that actually does look like an Asian person.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Like, look at...
That's crazy. Did he have like an Asian accent and everything too?
Let's find out.
Yeah,
I think he does.
Play a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting. See, people don't get mad at that though.
Yeah. I think people forgot.
Yeah, they forgot. But also, I don't really give a fuck. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Hold on. Play that first like 3 seconds again. Just into the microphone. So
Okay.
This is Eddie Murphy.
Why don't you put the audio
Asian
on?
person.
No?
Huh?
Can you not put the audio on?
I don't want to go out of my way. If you just put it
Okay.
into the phone. Eddie Murphy being an Asian guy.
Run all over the place. Naked. Always naked.
Okay.
And no, but when you just little boy had a pee-pee the size of an egg roll.
Yo, that's so bad. That's so fucking bad.
Down by trick.
Damn. You got away with that, huh? But also, I think it was back. That was like still at the time when you're like whatever.
2007.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not offended by it, but that's pretty like stereotypical.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either. Because I loved Rob Schneider when he was in Chuck and Larry, when he played the Japanese wedding guy, when he married them, and he had the same fucking accent.
Yeah, I mean he technically Filipino, but
yeah. So he's got a little bit more of a pass.
yeah,
But yeah, that's pretty fucked up. That's pretty bad.
yeah. So that's what my audio content is like.
It's like so they pay you for that.
Yeah,
So that's like not even like a job.
that's
That's
still a job.
no, but it's like fun.
Very fun.
That's cool. Fuck.
Yeah,
Damn, you have a cool life, man.
I mean it's fine.
Do you hate anybody? Dang, you're just that easy going, huh?
Not
Fuck,
really.
dude.
I don't know.
I want to see you get mad.
When the only time I ever really get mad is when I play video games.
What kind of game?
Like just like shooting games. Like I get,
Like Call of Duty type shit?
yeah, I guess I get kind of into it.
You scream?
Sometimes I'll be like, what the fuck? I'll hit the desk
Soft or hard?
hard. Depends on like
Dude,
how
I have
how
to see
heated
this. I have to see. I'm like, I mean, dude, I appreciate you, but I want more variation. Like I like seeing people at their worst.
I am. Okay.
Because I feel like, okay, I know who you are now.
Okay.
But like, and I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Not saying you're not who you are,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to see you get angry.
I mean, I don't know. Set it up. I don't know.
Set it up. Okay, we'll figure something out. We'll figure some shit out. You're not really a vengeful guy, huh?
No, not really. Are you?
Yeah. Like secretly vengeful. If I feel like somebody really did me, like all the guys that disrespected you in the way they did, like I keep that in my head forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I see them, I smile and act like I'm cool, but I'm like fuming on the inside.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You should go. Do you go to therapy?
I got the app BetterHelp, but I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
I haven't gotten past the survey or the beginning. Where
I don't know,
they're
that-
like, do you have this?
that seems-
but I've been thinking about it.
Okay.
But I'm getting better at it though now.
Okay.
It's not as bad because like I've been spending that time just the past couple weeks just like doing like family stuff and
Okay.
yeah, because normally I kind of detach from that
Okay.
to be, do you
It just feels like that's a lot of build up.
of what for
Like,
nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Where's the fucking punchline on that shit?
No, I meant like I feel like like emotion in your emotions, you know.
Oh, you mean like vengeance?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why I've gotten
takes up a lot of energy.
way better at like letting that shit go because
Yeah.
when you hold on to it, it gives you a false perception of power.
Right.
Like you think it's something, even if you're not interacting with them, you're like, oh, they don't like fuck them.
Yeah.
yeah. And then it just weighs you down.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it really does. So yeah, and I think it's because my testosterone levels are getting lower because I'm in my 30s, so that's helping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, people chill out as they get older.
Yeah. Trying to be badass is really tiring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's like if you have to work to be badass, you're not actually badass.
Yeah.
And I'm not like actually badass.
But you're working towards it?
No, I was. That's what I spent like my whole life trying to do.
Oh.
Because I felt so helpless early on. Mm-hmm. So then I built up.
Wait, so what do you mean badass? What were you doing?
Just like fucking, I don't know, drugs and just hanging out with people that were like gang affiliated or just trying to act like I'm tougher than I am at times.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why is that? Just because you were...
Well, because I felt helpless growing up.
Okay.
You know, like people would bully me and shit. And
damn, you got bullied?
yeah.
Okay.
I was super tiny.
Oh, really?
Really, really tiny. Yeah. I got into high school like 5'4".
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was a tiny ass. I was always small for a long time.
Okay. Yeah, I never really got bullied like that.
Why? But you said you would fight back though, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they knew you would fight.
Maybe. I got along with most people.
In school?
Yeah. I was like, in high school, I used to skateboard.
Oh, but see, that makes you cool then. Because like the skaters, they're kind of like outcasts, but they're not at the same time within the school realm of the kids. Like, oh,
very neutral.
Yeah, neutral, but they're a little bit more on the cooler end because rebellion and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't do any of that.
Okay. Yeah, I skateboarded. I did get one time the only thing I can remember about being bullied, it was like one time, and maybe I used to get bullied, I just don't even register anymore. Like maybe people were racist towards me and I don't even remember, or they were like whatever. Remember PE class in the morning, like these older kids, like when I was like, I think I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school, and the older kids were like, I think they might have been seniors, and they were just like feeling themselves, you know, and they were doing the one guy had like we weren't like friends, but we were like cool with each other, and we had mutual friends. Like his friends were also my friends, but me and him weren't that cool. So, you know, there's like that weird ground where like you kind of don't know how you should act to this person, even though you have like mutual friends. Yeah. So he thought he could get a little bit more friendly than I wanted. So he like, I remember when we were like changing at the lockers, he would like hit me like do the whip thing with a towel, and like I don't know him like that, you know. And it was just like, hey, dude, like chill out, don't do that. And then he was like, dude, what the fuck? What's your problem? Like, I'm just like fucking around. And then I used to, in my locker, I'd have cologne. It was just like I forgot what cologne was, but it was a tube. Okay. Kind of a glass one. It was
like a cylinder?
Yeah, like it was kind of like nicer. Like I got it for like Christmas or something. And it was a glass tube. And then I was like, bro, you gotta chill out. And he's like, dude, you chill the fuck out. And then his mouth was open. And I had the thing in my hand. I fucking shoved it down his throat until he went, oh, and then he's like, yo, bro. What the fuck? And then his friend who was behind him like squared up. And I was like, I'm the one that said, don't go here. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then he was like, geez, bro. Because my friend, his friends who are also my friends would definitely take my side over his. So he didn't want to do nothing.
Yeah, because he knew what would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't spray it in his throat?
No, I shoved the whole glass thing.
Damn.
Like a fucking dildo, bro. I put it in his thing.
You fucking deep throated his ass.
I did.
He deep throated your fucking cologne.
Yeah. That's probably, now that I think about it, I was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
What a move that I did. Dude. Yeah.
And you were saying, have you sought therapy? Because I just said, yeah, you know, I just like get passive aggressive, and you're like, fucking shove cologne down people's throats.
Yeah, I mean, I've chilled out, but that was like, because that was also I also thought I was like, I was probably more aggressive because I also from like skateboarding and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you have to be aggressive with that.
No, but also it's like you hang out with older people. Yeah. All the time, like because when you're at the skate park or whatever, you hang out with skaters and they're all ages, you know. So you get cocky because what was I? It was like 14, 15 when that happened. And then if that dude tried to do anything, I'll just hit up my friends.
The older heads.
And yeah. And then I'll be like, and then we'll handle this together. You know what I mean? It's like, he's not hanging out with older people, you know, but I am.
Okay, so basically it would be like if I fought that teenage kid, it would be like that because you're having like dudes that are.
Yeah, it's just like that false sense of like, oh, I have, which is not good. But I mean, this is how it was when I was younger. It's like, oh, I'm hanging out with like older people, like a pretty big group too. And then if anybody tries to do something, I got my friends back. You know, it's just like that gang mentality.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so that's when I was younger. I was definitely more cocky, just because I had a false sense of security, so I can be aggressive and nothing would happen to me. But now you can't be doing that. So
yeah, because you'll get in trouble, and that'll be that'll be a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, damn. So all that experience with older people at a younger age, and it just you're probably learning, also from like their mistakes and shit too, right?
Yeah.
The same time,
but also I'm not. I said gang mentality, but it's just like I wasn't like in a gang or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't part of that. But. It's just if you have like a bunch of friends who are like ride or dies, you get confident. You know, you get cocky.
Did you guys give yourselves a name? Like for your crew?
Yeah. So technically, there was like a bunch. There was like because. When I don't know, in skateboarding you like have a crew, like a skate team, I guess you would say, like, because you're not sponsored, you're just with your friends, so you like come up with like a crew. So one of them was like The Over Show, and we made like a couple of videos.
The Over Show? Mm-hmm. Why was it called The Over Show?
I don't know, I didn't think of it. It was me.
Okay.
I just like joined. Yeah, and then we made skate videos, and then it was like that's when like Jackass was heavy, and we were doing all that like.
Oh, I used to do videos like that with my friends too.
Yeah, everybody did when that was popping.
Yeah.
For a brief thing, Team Tuna was a thing.
Team Tuna?
This makes no sense to anybody listening to this, but...
No, that's fun. I like Team Tuna, though.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty simple and it's just like...
And it's like an inside thing, you know? Pretty much it.
Okay. Do you feel like skateboarding and that experience helped you with stand-up?
No, not at all.
Was there anything in life that you feel like helped you in that?
The only thing that I can say ever helped me out was just doing it a lot, but also the outside of doing it. I took this voice class in college.
Like singing?
No, it was like voice. It was called voice and diction. And it was just basically like how to breathe when you're talking, how to use your breath, how to enunciate, how to like. I don't use it in like my day-to-day life because I use a lot of slang and stuff like that. That's just. But I could crush a job interview. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It basically they teach you how to like. Yeah.
So talk. So then it helped.
It did, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It did help because it teaches you how to like you control your levels, and stuff like that. And I thought all the breathing exercises were very helpful, very calming. Because we do scenes. Because before stand up, I was in college for acting.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it helped that a lot. I don't know if I can do it anymore because I'm not really like practicing like that. But there were like some of the tests were like, how long can you read without taking a breath? And then we start at the beginning of the year and it's like, oh, it's only like a few sentences or whatever. And then at the end of the year, you can read like a whole fucking thing.
Oh, okay. No, I get that. I used to take singing lessons, so I get it. The breathing techniques would help.
That's the only like class I ever took that I say I helped me out in life.
Period.
Yeah. That class, not like math or reading or English, but that one class stuck with me forever. That one class was great.
Damn, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's not just about because the people that took it was mostly actors for sure, and I don't know if there was any. No, I don't think there was any comedians, but it was mostly acting. So it was just like it helped a lot of actors, but then you get people who are trying to do like, what are those like when you like try to help people out talks?
Like the motivational
speakers,
okay.
yeah.
Self-help, all that shit.
Yeah.
Which is like the multi-level marketing type shit.
Yeah. So I like that class.
Mm.
That was the only thing that helped probably with stand up. It's like timing and stuff like that.
That makes sense. But what made you in the beginning? Did you want to quit when you didn't know anything? You just
quit what?
Stand up, like because you were just
that never
crossed your mind.
Never crossed my mind. I don't know. That's part of it, right? It's just you being delusional about making it.
That's true, right?
Yeah. Because there probably should have been times where I should have thought I should have quit, but I never did. It never entered my brain. Because also I was like young when I started. I was 21. So I was like, I have hella time. I like very lucky that I started when I was 21. Almost pretty much like, yeah, it was like a few months after my 21st birthday. I did my first open mic.
Damn. Damn. Yeah, I think that youthful energy does help a lot, like that invincibility type shit.
Exactly. Because not anymore, but in the Bay Area where I started, I was the young guy until like 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, like at the clubs and stuff, I was like considered the kid until like probably like 2018. Then
I feel like that probably helped you too, though, a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's the kid. It's a younger kid. Like we want to help him a bit. Like just like put him on game a little bit. You know, teach him like you're that joke or maybe do that type of shit. You know.
Yeah. It's a lot of that.
Do people ask you for advice a lot for stand up?
Some it's just kids mostly. Like when I'm doing colleges, people ask.
Do you get annoyed?
No, not at all. It's not enough to where I get annoyed. It's only like it's fine.
Fuck, dude. See, I'm trying to get to your level of chill. That's why I keep asking these
people
questions.
Ask you for advice?
Sometimes, yeah, they do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
I'm not saying people shouldn't ask you for advice, but it's like, I mean, I don't get it that often, you know?
I don't get it that often either. Okay. But like sometimes.
Because you're making it seem like people ask you all the time.
It's not all the time, but they'll ask me. And I mean, I don't mind the questions, but sometimes the way they ask a question, it lets me know that they didn't try to do anything on their own yet.
No, yeah, all the questions I get is like, where do I go? I'm like, or how do I do this? I'm also talking to like college students who live in Missouri. You know what I mean? Like they don't.
Oh yeah.
They're not gonna know. They know that I'm not gonna know anything in Missouri. Sometimes I get, how do you come up with stuff? People ask me that all the time.
What's your answer to that?
I just say it's random. I just say something will happen to me and I'll think it's funny and then I'll just write it down. That's it. Yeah, maybe you just need to have your set answers ready. So when people ask you, you just say the thing and then you move on.
Like elevator pitch?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like you're my therapist right now.
Okay.
Just the way you said it. Damn, dude.
Just eat a banana.
Yeah. Because you do have like chill old person vibes.
I've been told that.
Yeah. But it's a good thing though. Like it just means like wisdom of just.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm not smart, dude.
You don't think?
No way.
No,
but
the way you are makes it seem like you know everything.
Sure. I don't know anything.
You know anything?
I know nothing.
You're a fucking liar, dude.
I don't know anything.
You're doing that MLM shit right now. You're acting like you don't know shit.
MLM, what's that?
Multi-level marketing.
Oh.
You're doing that right now. Oh. You're faking it. You're faking it right now.
I am Scientology.
You're faking it right now. You probably have heard all kinds of shit because they think you're just quiet and you just don't.
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
People will be telling me secrets all the time.
Just out of nowhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just sit there and listen, or what do you do?
Mm-hmm. I love gossip.
You just keep it to yourself?
Yeah, I just keep it to myself.
That's empowering.
I have a lot of power.
Yeah,
I got a lot of secrets. I don't have the secrets, but I have other people's secrets.
Oh,
I know people just like telling me things. It's weird.
Yeah. Because you have that vibe.
Also, I'm not gonna tell. I don't care enough.
Yeah.
But if I were to use my powers for evil, I could take someone down. But I'm not going to.
Because you're not that person.
Yeah. But people like tell me all the time. Like I don't know really any.
I don't know, man. I feel like you're always strategizing in your head. I feel like you are.
No.
Just a little bit.
No.
Not at all? Mm-mm. You don't really beat yourself up mentally, huh? Like, oh, I have to do this, or oh man, what the fuck?
No, I do.
You do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you get shit done.
Yeah, you kind of have to push yourself like that. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this whole fucking podcast, I was just trying to figure out like what's wrong with you. Because in like a way where I'm projecting of why doesn't he feel the way I feel?
Yeah.
And get mad. Like I get
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that are wrong with me probably, but I don't know.
Yeah. But I wanted.
Like I feel like most people shouldn't be this indifferent about things, you know?
Maybe there's something wrong with that.
There is something wrong with
There's
that.
a positive. There's a double-edged sword in that.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Like maybe I should care more about things.
Like, what do you think? Where do you think it hurts you? Your high level of indifference about things.
Relationships, probably.
Relationships,
of course, yeah.
Because you're too easygoing.
Yeah.
You don't want to. Do sometimes like? Do you feel like the girls will be like, "Why don't you fight harder for me?" or some shit like that?
Yeah, for sure. Like sometimes a lot of what I think isn't a big deal is a big deal for someone else.
And you don't empathize with them.
I don't,
because you don't care.
I don't.
But it's not like a fuck you. I don't care. It's just like I just don't care.
I just don't know. I don't believe that me going to get fast food is that bad, because that was something that I've got into an argument with a partner. Was like, don't get McDonald's. And I'm like, but I want McDonald's. And then it's like, that's unhealthy. But it's like, I don't care. It's not that big of a deal for me.
But then they get mad at you.
Yeah.
Because they care. But then at the same time, it's like, why are you in my face?
Exactly.
Let me eat my fucking McDonald's.
Yeah. But they might be right. Who knows? But I just don't care enough about the situation to where I would want to resolve it. Because I don't think it should have been there in the first place.
Okay. Now I get it.
So that will fuck people up, because people will be like, but it's meaningful for me to have this conversation, and I don't think so. So I won't have the conversation.
Okay, I get it. So they're mistaking your indifference for dismissal, like full blown dismissal.
Possibly, yeah.
Right?
Yes, exactly.
Like he doesn't give a fuck.
And it's not that I don't care about your feelings, but I think your feelings are wrong. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm just totally just kidding. But I do feel like like a lot of people just like get worked over, get worked up about stuff, and I don't. So it's like, I'm not gonna have that conversation if I don't feel the same way you do, which will fuck me. You know what I mean? Because people get upset. You know,
because you just don't even want to give them the time to speak their mind. Sure,
because I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah,
because I don't care.
Oh, see, I can see why that will get you in trouble. Mm-hmm. I can really see that. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's only if that's only with if I'm with a partner, or if I'm like a good friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm talking romantically.
Yeah,
that's where it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, because other scenarios without that intimate shit, then it's like, okay, cool, all right, fine.
Yeah.
But in dating wise, that is because I have the opposite problem where I'm like too fucking quote unquote passionate, if you want to call it. It's not even that. Sometimes I used to call it being passionate, but I was like just angry. You know, looking back on it, I'm like, it's just me being passionate. Yeah, that's why I'm getting loud. It's like, no, you're like screaming. I'm like, no, I'm just being passionate. And then I look back on it. I literally thought about it this weekend because I've been doing a lot of reflecting on my last relationship, and I was like, oh shit, I was I was lying. Yeah, to myself.
See, I don't care to win arguments. It's not my thing. My thing is just to not have it. And that sucks for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cuz I guess I'm not running away from problems. but I'm definitely I don't sometimes I won't acknowledge that it is a problem, and then that causes arguments.
Yeah, because some people feel like another person cares if they like fight with them, which isn't always a good thing.
Well, it's also like communication and stuff like that. Like, I've had complaints on like I don't communicate sometimes, and it's not that I don't want to. It's just like, oh, I didn't think I needed to communicate that.
What like what's an example?
I went one time. I had to go out of town for one day, and I'm like, in my mind, one day is not. I go airport. You know, I leave, I do my show, and then I come back home.
Oh, you're not staying overnight.
I am staying overnight, but just for one night. It to me is just like a job. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, oh, I'm clocking into work, but it's far.
But you feel like you didn't have to tell your partner that.
No.
Okay.
Only because I feel yeah, I'm probably wrong, you know, but only because like I do it so much that it's like, oh, sometimes I'm gone. So it's like
I'm starting to understand you now, like more like that right there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like I got the decoder ring. I'm like okay.
Because it's like because like if I'm only gone for like less than 24 hours. It's like, because
yeah,
it's not enough time to like, you know what I mean? Like I'm leaving at 6 a.m. and I'll come back at noon tomorrow.
So
like,
I get it. You're okay because I get why.
And I get why they would be upset about that.
Yeah.
But to me, since I just don't find it that big of a deal.
Okay. So what happens?
Because if there's not also if it's not, I'm not doing it. If I'm like planning something, if there was a date that I had to remember, I wouldn't do it on the date. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, but for like work, like stand up.
But if it's like work, if I'm like working and it's just like another day, it's like, and it's one day, it's like one night.
So what would they want? They would just want you just to let them know, hey, I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, depending on how many, I remember I was like gone every week at one point doing colleges. You know? So,
yeah, but that's
so
not.
It's like
that's not in the relationship though. That's just the. You know what I'm getting from this right now is my perspective overall. that's like the common denominator, I think, which is why people, and it's not in the way of like aggressively being it's me or you, like fuck you, and it's not like that. It's just like you're just so you have reference points in your life where this is why this is not a big deal to me,
right?
But
not everybody
that
has the
like
same.
supersedes their shit.
Yeah.
Which I can see would get into a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah, I'm saying people need to be
in a relationship,
more like me.
So
people need to get on my level.
Yeah,
no,
right.
No,
so they can be more easygoing.
It's fine.
Yeah, but also on the other side of that too is, I mean, would you have to say that all the time though? Like, hey, I'm going to be gone for a day. Would they just expect like, hey, just could you text me? Just let me know, or like you need to keep me posted all throughout when you're at the airport.
Yeah, I probably could. I mean, I probably should have.
Yeah.
Been like, hey, I'm actually leaving. You know, just for the day. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But sometimes, yeah.
Okay, I get that. No, me. Okay, I get that. I'm only saying that because I'm thinking back on my arguments with girls, and like they get mad at me all the time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because if like I don't know, like if they left, and it depends. It all depends on your relationship as well. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because if you're checking on each other like all the time, then I get why you'd be mad, but it wasn't like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it already. I get it.
Yeah.
So that's why it probably confused you a bit more too. Of like, why do you care now?
Yeah. So it's like,
okay, well, if you say it that way, I get that. That makes sense.
But it's not like I'm gone for like a week. You know, I'm only gone for like a day.
Because in my mind, I just thought it was. We've been talking about we just like always communicate just a quick little text here and there, and you're just like, I'm already thinking you always were
That's
just
right.
saying-
That's the correct thing to do that. And I probably should have done that. But when I'm back, I don't find it, and they're mad. I don't find it's like that big of a deal because I was gone for like less than 24 hours. Yeah.
And they weren't like accusing
and it's for
you
like work, and it's not like.
But they weren't like accusing you of like, oh, were you cheating?
Yeah, no.
They just wanted you to.
They
let
just
them
want to know.
Huh. See,
which is fair.
That's fair, but also, I kind of miss that, but I don't miss that a lot at the same time.
Right.
Because that would kind of infuriate me. But it would make me feel like somebody cares, but at the same time, I'm like, why are we arguing about this dumb shit? Okay.
Yeah. I have a very, like something, and like I said, like I don't get jealous. I don't like get that upset. So it takes a lot for me to like want to participate in something that I believe in. You mean?
What does that mean? I don't get that. To participate in something you believe in?
Like if I don't believe in the argument, I'm not going to go for it, even though you want to do it.
Oh, okay.
If I don't believe in it, then I'm like, dude, this sucks. You take it then. Take the dub. Yeah. Like I just don't want to argue.
But that dub makes them feel like they got the L.
Right.
Which is why you are always, the more you know, you always want to hear that.
Am I always losing or am I always winning?
You're always winning.
I'm always losing, but I'm always winning.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like that. Don't do that in relationships. I was just kidding. But no, I don't. I do believe like life is so short, and like I'm not afraid of like death or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care. If I were to die tomorrow, I'm like, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm happy with what I've done. You know,
yeah.
I feel like I've done a lot. I've definitely done more than I thought I would ever. So if I were to die soon, I'm okay. And then once you have that, it's just like,
that's kind of empowering though. At
the same time, that's why I'm like, I'm not trying to argue with nobody. Like I'm gonna die soon.
That's like a Gary Vee mentality though. He says,
maybe,
think every day. And it's not just Gary Vee, it's but that's who I think of because he preaches about that shit, and that's what I try to do.
Yeah,
like I would get his fucking on my cell phone lock screen. You're gonna die. It would say you're gonna die, and then like his fucking insignia shit, his signature.
Yeah,
and I'll use that to try to remind myself to take each moment. To not give a fuck about things that don't matter, but it would have an opposite effect in a way where it would make me feel stressed out. Like fuck, I can die. So like, but if you really feel that way, then you wouldn't be stressed out. That's the point, right?
Yeah, that's the point.
But how did you get to that point to get to?
I have no idea
that, though, because you're 30, and then you're that, which makes sense of why, since you feel that way at the core, like you're so comfortable with, I've done a lot of great things that I worked for on my own to get to where I'm at, and that's why I don't feel like I have anything to prove, and you can't get at me. You can't pick at my any insecurity to try to like rile me up.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because like just comedy, it's like I'm grateful just to be doing this. So it's like I'm just trying to take life.
Do you feel like that started kicking in more once you started actually being able to make a living from it a bit?
Yeah, probably.
Probably more of that? Yeah, because that's got to be really validating though.
I hate it. No one can say, when you're first starting out, no one can say that like that's going to happen,
Yeah, shit, I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I get pocket change once in a while.
There you go.
I mean, especially in LA, like we don't get shit most of the time.
Right.
And then when we get gas money, you're like, yippee! Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the downfall from being so chill. It's just like communicating can be tough with me.
I feel like, but only like mainly in the super intimate shit, right?
In relationships.
Yeah. Because I feel like in like friendships, that is actually very beneficial.
Oh yeah, no one.
Because I like it. The closer I get to people, the more they kind of see my neuroticism. And I'm not like, I don't know. I just kind of say stupid shit sometimes. And then it takes somebody who's the friendships that I still have now. that continue to last are because they're like really chill, like kind of like your vibe. Because that calmness impacts me. Like it's like kind of contagious. Versus if they had the same like high level energy and neuroticism as me, it's like a fucking like a match to gunpowder.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Yeah.
What is that quote though? That's like says it's bad.
It's a bad quote?
Yeah, no, about like
if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Because I fucking hate that when girls you would use that on me. I had a girl do that to me one time. She texted me that, and I was like, man, fuck you.
I don't know, something about like being indifferent is like bad, which it is.
Indifference it's a quote.
Oh, the opposite of love is not hate; it's indifference.
Yo, I know that quote. Oh damn, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at all these quotes. Don't be cold to someone you care about. Indifference hurts more than angry words.
Are you like flashing back? Oh,
yikes! Maybe I am a bad person.
Damn. Because if you're too indifferent,
it's not that I'm indifferent. I'm not indifferent. That's not what I'm saying. I care about what I care about, and I don't care about what I don't care about.
Yeah, you don't feed the monster.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. But it's weird though, because sometimes it's like, this is where communication gets very interesting, because then you kind of have to see from their perspective, and that can get really draining too, just really trying to think about, because that's something that I've been really working on, because I'm very selfish, man, in that manner, especially with like intimate stuff, like relationships and like family stuff. So that's what I've been really like heavily working on, to think outside of like my own shit.
Right.
And that took a lot of fucking effort, you know, and I've improved a lot, but it's like, I don't know, it fucking takes work for me. Okay. It's not, I don't know.
That's a good place to end it, right?
Right, it's a good place to end it, right? At the
be nice to people. Don't be like me. Communicate.
yeah. Communicate. The opposite of love is indifference.
Indifference hurts more than angry words.
Yes. Just like that.
Just like that.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to leave the listeners and viewers with anything, just like maybe something you've been thinking about. It could be just whatever.
What?
Just anything, if you want to leave them with any thought you've had, or anything that was on your mind.
Eternals wasn't like the worst movie.
Should I watch it?
I mean, I didn't think it was good, but I didn't think it was the worst.
Okay.
Yeah. People were shitting on it. So.
Then you know what? Give things a chance. And if you're indifferent enough about things, you'll give everything a chance.
Actually, no, never mind. Don't do that one. Cut that one out. Cut the Eternals thing out. Okay. Follow me on Instagram.
I mean, I was going to get to that after.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
It could be anything. It doesn't have to be like deep. Just some fucking stupid shit.
Get a puppy.
Get a puppy.
Yeah, puppies are great.
Puppies are great. Okay. Well, all right. You want to plug in your socials, website, whatever?
Sure. At Andrew_Orolfo on everything. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
On everything, he's pretty sure. All right, guys. You heard it from the man of indifference right here. Well, thank you for listening. And until then, I will see you on the next episode. Peace.